Anyway, so something not very fun. So DPG, did we get a chance to talk about Monterey security, or did
Oh,
that happen since we've
always
taken a
talk about
break?
Monterey security.
We think we did. Well, I mean, we
We
always
have
do,
meant
but
yeah,
the
it's
the last game, the last issue we
I
had.
didn't
So,
yeah, we haven't talked about the last game. I
well,
mean, at
not
least
the
I
last
wasn't
game,
here.
but two. Okay, so we had the issue with fans supporting and bringing out flags, and then security
Palestine
beating the
fans.
shit out of people. And
But
now,
what was the flag they were supporting?
a lot of people brought Palestinian flags, which you know.
But a couple of months prior to that, there was a North Korean flag that was brought out.
Yep.
Oh,
I still contest that. Yes, it
oh
is a
man.
North Korean flag, but it's not a North Korean flag because it was
If you zoom
altered.
if you zoom in
It was
closely, you
altered.
can you can see the alterations.
You're right. Anyway, so more chuckle fuckery. So three fans have gotten okay. So originally, I had heard it was a 365-day ban from the Chicago Fire.
That's what I heard too. Yeah.
Serena told me she heard that it's indefinitely, and it's all MLS.
By MLS.
All MLS.
I think that just came out today. And this is, I saw it on one of the supporters. He put it on his Instagram story, and it was like, it was, so there was the Fire ban and then MLS ban, which it's not up anymore, so I can't read it. But I think, yeah, it was like indefinite ban from all MLS games.
So that's crazy because like I've seen people get banned for like saying racist stuff to players or talking about a player's like dead, parent or something like that.
Yeah.
But for a guy just to bring out a Palestinian flag and that's
no.
Well,
That's not what the bans are
for. The ice?
So yeah, so peep this. So the Palestinian flags, like there was a good amount of them, and security started beating the shit out of people. I don't even know how
Like
that
really
goes
hog
on.
tying and
Yeah, they
carrying
were hog
people
tied. Somebody
down the
knocked
aisle.
somebody out. It was fucked
Yeah.
up. And
so okay,
There
what
was
about
no
the three
video.
guys that got banned?
So, Serena, I heard it was up for more than one game, but there's a sign that was in front of Sector
It was
Latino.
3 games.
Yeah, it was up for 3 games, and it said Fire fans contra ice, which I didn't know what that meant because I don't speak Spanish. But
Fire fans versus ice. Yeah.
yes, against ice. Yeah. So, not only do and we know this from past episodes, I fully support that sentiment, but like that's fucked up that they suspended people. Now, they know. So Serena, you and your boyfriend know one of them pretty well or decently well, and he's distraught, which it fucking sucks because he is one of the most involved people in the stadium. He's very involved in Sector Latino. Like he's always there. He's always holding a flag. He
coordinates all of this stuff. Yeah.
He coordinates a mess of stuff. Always got like I don't know him, and I just walked up next to Andrew talking to him, and he was nice as shit. Like always got a smile on his face.
Great.
Really great dude. There's no reason on planet Earth to suspend this guy. Not a fucking reason.
Did
they have a meeting? Did they have a meeting with him? Did the Fire front office have a meeting, or they just did like a whole blanket like?
I think it was. So I think maybe since that has come out, so this is from what I know, they had the banner up for I think it was 3 games total. I think the first game nothing happened. I think by the second one, somebody from the Fire said like maybe gave them a slight warning, but not. They obviously didn't say. I mean, I don't think they said you're gonna get banned. I think they gave them a warning saying like it's against MLS policy or whatever. They brought it to the next game, and then the ban, it was like over email that they received that email that said you're banned for 12 months. And I think after that, I think they wrote a letter with the section, and maybe there was a meeting after that, but I don't believe they were. I don't think they were told.
It sounds like there was a meeting of like higher ups. Wrong choice of words, I think, but like leadership of the supporters groups. I think Section 8 as a whole and Sector Latino, like I think from something I saw, I think they talked to the team and were very dissatisfied with the response. It was basically like, yeah, tough tits. You know, and
Yeah.
like
this smells like Andrew Hoffman moments
it's really
from
dumb.
back.
Like, you know, I put it in the Discord. Are we still dick riding this billionaire or what? Because this is
Oh,
I don't want to go too far out of bounds because I also don't want James to come in here and spout his bullshit. But I think this is
yeah.
fucked up 100%.
Yeah, I mean, and like,
Yeah.
I mean, I think I was saying before we started this, just this happens, like, this happens with all teams globally. There are ways to handle it that aren't just straight up banning people for non-violent like literally a
Like,
sign. And you can what about a fine or, and all that stuff? I'd be
yeah.
against that too, because I think that's also like, don't need to be policing it that way. But at least then you give like a little leeway and a chance for the team itself to kind of stand up for the supporters or say, hey, okay, we'll take the fine and we'll pay it or whatever it is. But in this case, it's just, and like, I think it was maybe
I
also
think
saying, no, go ahead.
like another thing too is like I think a lot of this stuff politically, like this is all new to sports fans in general here in the States. But
Yeah,
like
in this
if
country.
if you watch enough soccer from Europe, you damn know a lot of those tifos are like very politically motivated.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and it's not just it's once. No, it's like right or left. Like,
Yeah.
we see it all the time in Europe. So it's kind of like I this is why it's like it's kind of hard to kind of argue like why didn't you just like things could have been done a different way. Like, hey, like have a meeting with those three guys. Like, hey guys, it's nothing against what you guys feel, but this is league policy. Our hands are tied. Something, not just say, "Oh, you guys are banned. Good luck."
Yeah.
Yeah, it really feels like the team is hiding behind its league policy talk.
Yes, exactly. And that's why, I mean, I was fighting with people in the Instagram comments today. Probably, that's never good. But there were so many people in there who were like, well, it's MLS policy. If you break the rules, then you're going to get in trouble. It's like, well, it's not the Fire's fault. Well, maybe the Fire has more power than we, the supporters, do to make a statement or stand behind their supporters. And I don't think it's unreasonable to ask them to do something. If they're really, as they're saying, like, it's not our fault, it's the league's fault, and show us that in some way.
Then
I don't
fight
think
for us. Because
and,
here's the thing.
And the MLS statement made it so like the thing that the supporter that I know who got banned, he posted the actual message from MLS, and MLS was phrasing it as the Fire alerted us and we're following their lead in banning you. So I'm like, well,
I guess
really...
they're both trying to point a finger at each other.
Exactly.
Because all this creates is like, yeah, you did this, and it's been magnified across social media. Now you can have other supporter groups across the country pull this off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and at that point,
well, and here's the thing, man. Like, this is what where the rubber really meets the road for me, right? Is no other so these are two different issues. We talk about the newest issue is really grinding our gears with the suspensions, but what happened with the other issue with the Palestinian flags, like every other nation's flag can be flown in the stadium. They don't say nothing about any other flag.
We saw the North Korean flag.
Yeah, we saw
Even
the North Korean flag.
Policy against policy. Yeah, it's what you
so
enforce.
that's so like, and like that message. It's not even like I'm trying to think of a good example, but like it's not even like okay. The only thing I can think of at the moment, so I apologize. But World War II, Japan changed their flag to a wartime flag. So it's not even like you're making this like a wartime statement. This is a solidarity with a people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whereas the same thing with this sign about ICE. It's a solidarity with people about like it's literally two pleas of like let's be nice to people. And now they're suspended for fucking let's be nice. It didn't say kill all billionaires like I would have put up. It didn't say.
I want to think that because of everything that's going on, that's going to happen next year for the World Cup. And again, with how things are, with the way things are running now, as in the country, that are not part of the norm that normally happens. I want to say maybe MLS is just a little afraid for any blowback that might happen. That's my 2 cents.
They should
Like
be more afraid of. I
yeah,
wish that we were in a world where they were more afraid of supporter blowback, or
yeah, and it's
obviously they're not going to be. We're not that kind of.
Well,
We're not there yet, but
yeah, we're not there. I mean, we did see there was a sign of solidarity by our traveling support team at the Cincy game. They had a big
yeah, that
giant
was great.
sign that just said MLS Code of Conduct Acceptable Flag. And then
I saw that.
and then you know, I like I said, it just
And
it's
here's the thing
crazy
that
to
it's
me.
similar statements are being done like in LA Galaxy, like with the supporters, you know, on different occasions this year, and you best believe that LA Galaxy is not going to ban fans about it because they'll
Right,
have a
right.
riot. They'll have a riot, you know.
That's right, and I wish we I wish we could be like that.
Well,
And yeah, I mean, just yeah, yeah.
well, like
Yeah, it's
Serena,
right now.
you and I and your boyfriend and my fiance, we all hang out together in Sector Latino at the games.
Yeah.
We've been meeting new people every week. Shout out to Mario.
Yeah,
and,
my friend.
and so, like, dude, I mean, we've been me and DPG have been like Serena's a little bit newer, but like and younger. So me and DPG have been around this team for a long time. I mean, I don't want to like spit in the face of Section 8 people, but the backbone of support of this team has always 100% been the Hispanic support. And to ban people over literally trying to be like, these people are like struggling. We need to help, like the most minuscule of fucking statements for that.
Yeah, it was such a
they're gonna ban, and they're gonna ban like the other two people. I believe I know of the one, and the other one I'm pretty sure I was hanging out with at the last game, like, and just met them that game, and it's like, like these people are the backbone of this team. You got one of the guys does like we talked about, does so much work in the section.
And honestly, that supporter does a lot. This is something that Andrew, my boyfriend, actually said to our supporter rep, that because they're asking us to renew, and Andrew was like, "Well, we're not going to renew until we're not happy with this, whatever." And so they actually had a phone call, and Andrew told the guy, this one guy that you banned, he's like, if you think, because the tensions aren't always great between the different supporter groups. This one supporter, he's like one of the coordinators between the groups. Like he actually kind of makes things run smoothly. And Andrew was like, "Well, you're kicking out one guys who is gonna just make this whole experience much easier for you guys, like for the team and for the admin, and not gonna deal with as much strife between the groups." And now, I mean, it's all
well,
who knows who's gonna run that?
Yeah, that's we've oh man, so if I and so my experience back in 2011 with supporter groups, much different. It was a lot more unity. There's much more unity. You had a lot of different supporter groups. It wasn't just a handful. It was a lot more. It was, man, everybody used to be cool, and then all of a sudden, we fast forward now, it's everybody wants to be at the head of the table. Everybody wants to call the shots. And and that's unfortunate.
And there's a lot of finger pointing about who didn't support who, and and it sucks. And like, to me, I feel like this team, this is a ginormous fumble for the front office of this team after a whole giant headwind of like good positivity. That like
stadium,
because like in the darkest of darkest days. It was, I'm not, whatever. I'll take whatever heat anybody wants to come up and yell at me at the tailgate about. Sector Latino was the light in the absolute darkest days of this team. They were the only fucking people there, and they were the only people chanting. They were the only people doing anything. And they got suspended as a group for it. Like, this, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's just doesn't make me happy. I don't know. I think we all kind of got stuff off of our chest about that. It's very frustrating.
Yeah.
So all right.
Yeah, I'm ready to support them in whatever way they.
Yeah, 100.
they
Oh,
support it.
oh, yeah. So she brought the. Thank you. My God, Serena, thank you. So I saw something. I haven't read about it. We saw it literally as we were going live, and I sent it to you two. Apparently, there's a blackout in the section.
Yeah.
I'm guessing we're all going to wear black. I don't know if we're going to leave, but I don't know. I'm going to have to read up about it. But you read up about it. If you give a shit and you're still here in the podcast, read about it. You'll
Yeah.
care. So, all right. One last fun thing before we leave.